There is a force around you right now, silent, invisible, and more powerful than luck. And whether you know it or not, it is pulling your life in a direction. The question, my friend, is simple. Is it pulling you toward wealth or away from it? Most people never ask. Most people never even notice. They drift, hoping their circumstances will shift magically, waiting for opportunity to land in their lap. But you're here because something in you refuses to drift. Something in you is waking up. Your aura, the energy you broadcast, is shaping your entire life. Not in a mystical, unreachable way, but in the most practical, observable way imaginable. People feel you long before they understand you. They sense your confidence or your hesitation, your clarity or your confusion, your intent or your doubt, and the world responds accordingly. So today we start from the beginning. We build the foundation that Napoleon Hill whispered about in his Hidden Notes, the idea that your inner field determines your outer fortune. Let's begin. The first truth: you're not chasing wealth. You are attracting it. You've been taught to chase. Chase opportunities, chase approval, chase luck. But chasing is the mindset of someone who believes what they want is running away. What if it isn't? What if wealth is actually moving toward the person who becomes magnetic enough to receive it? Your aura is that magnet, not your resume, not your contacts, not a stroke of fortune. Your aura is the combination of your thoughts, habits, discipline, belief, and emotional state. And that combination determines what gets pulled into your life. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, is my current energy pulling in abundance or pushing it away? That question alone can change everything. Why your aura matters more than your circumstances. People often point to external limitations. I wasn't born rich. I don't know the right people. I don't have the right timing. But consider this: two people with the same skills walk into the same room. One walks out with the opportunity. The other walks out with excuses. Why? Because even when skills are equal, energy never is. One radiates clarity. The other radiates confusion. One projects certainty. The other projects hesitation. People follow, invest in, and trust the person whose aura signals strength, not perfection. Strength. You don't need to be flawless. You need to be aligned, thought, speech, and action pointing in the same direction. That alignment is rare, and rarity is always valuable. The invisible language you're speaking every day. You speak two languages. One, the words you say out loud. Two, the energy you broadcast without speaking. Your aura is that second language. When you walk into a room with your head down, your shoulders slumped, and your mind filled with doubt, your aura is whispering, I am not ready. I do not believe. I do not expect success. And the world respects that message. It gives you exactly what you are prepared for, very little. But when you walk in with intention, with high standards, with self-respect, your aura tells a different story. I am here to contribute. I am here to grow. I expect good things. People feel it. Opportunities feel it. Life feels it. The universe mirrors your internal tone. The first shift, training your aura on purpose. Most people train their aura accidentally. They absorb negativity from the news, fear from their environment, doubt from their past, resentment from comparison, and then they wonder why life feels heavy. But you, my friend, are going to train your aura deliberately. Here's where it starts. Micro challenge first for the next 24 hours. Speak only in terms of progress, intention, and solutions. No complaints. No excuses. No, I can't. I hope, or maybe. Watch your energy shift. Watch your aura sharpen. This is not about pretending. It's about breaking an old pattern and establishing a new one. The power of your intention. Intention is not a wish. Intention is a decision. Wishes wait. Intentions act. When you truly decide to become a wealth-attracting individual, your aura gains direction. Think of a magnet. A magnet is only magnetic because its inner particles are aligned. If they were scattered and chaotic, the magnet would lose its power. The same is true for you. A scattered mind produces a scattered aura. A focused mind produces a field that bends reality. Right now, your intention must be clear. I am training my aura to attract wealth. I am becoming the person opportunities recognize immediately. Say it quietly. Say it boldly. Say it like you mean it. Because part of building your aura is training your subconscious to believe your voice. The role of desire finding the fire inside you. Napoleon Hill used to call it a burning desire. Not a lukewarm wish, not a passing interest, a desire so strong it becomes a compass. A fire that refuses to go out. To strengthen your aura, you must know what you want, not what society told you to want, not what others expect of you. What do you want? More freedom? More wealth? More peace? More expansion? More impact? Your aura needs a destination, because energy without direction is noise. Energy with direction is power. Your aura mirrors your standards. Your standards are not what you say you want. Your standards are what you tolerate. If you tolerate laziness, your aura weakens. If you tolerate toxic people, your energy becomes cloudy. If you tolerate excuses, your momentum dies. But when you raise your standards, even slightly, your aura begins to shift. You stand straighter, you speak differently, you think with more precision, and the world feels the difference. Here is your next shift. Raise one standard today. Just one. Maybe it's how early you wake up. Maybe it's how you manage your money. Maybe it's the way you talk to yourself. Small standards compound into massive magnetism. The real source of magnetism, self-respect. You cannot attract what you do not believe you deserve. Self-respect is the foundation of your aura. It is the invisible declaration, I am worth more. I expect more. I am ready for more. When you respect yourself, you stop chasing validation. You stop apologizing for ambition. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. And in that moment, your aura grows brighter. People treat you based on the way you treat yourself. The universe responds based on the way you see yourself. Your self-respect is your broadcast frequency. Make it strong. A small story. The man who walked differently, a young salesman, once asked a wealthy mentor, "How do I get people to trust me? How do I get them to buy from me?" The mentor smiled. "Before we change your strategy," he said, "let's change your walk." "What do you mean?" "You walk like you're asking permission to exist." That wasn't an insult. It was an awakening. The young man spent the next week practicing one thing, how he carried himself. Head up, eyes open, steps intentional, and something strange happened. People started taking him seriously. Clients leaned in, doors opened. Nothing in his resume changed. Only his aura did. This is the power you have too. If your aura is a magnet, then your limits are the rust that weakens it. And most people, without realizing it, are covered in layers of mental rust, beliefs and habits that quietly repel the very wealth they claim to want. Let's scrape that rust off. Let's expose the raw power underneath. Because your aura cannot shine while it's carrying the weight of invisible chains. Today, we break them. The truth you must accept before we go any further, every limitation you carry, every doubt, every fear, every hesitation was learned, which means it can be unlearned. You were not born thinking small. You were not born fearing success. You were not born expecting struggle. Those were ideas handed to you by society, parents, friends, teachers, or your past failures. You inherited limits the same way someone else inherits money. But here's the difference. You don't have to keep this inheritance. You can return it. You can replace it. You can build a new mental lineage starting today. Ask yourself, what beliefs am I still living with that never truly came from me? This question is the first hammer strike against your mental chains. The limit of I'm not ready yet. This is one of the most dangerous beliefs you can carry. I'll start when I feel ready. I'll try once I know more. I'll take action when it's safe. But readiness is not a feeling. It's a decision. People who succeed don't wait for confidence. They build confidence by acting before they feel prepared. Your aura grows when you move. It shrinks when you hesitate. Every time you delay action, your aura whispers, I am afraid, I am uncertain, I expect little, and the universe listens. But when you act immediately, especially when it's uncomfortable, your aura declares, I am powerful. I adapt quickly. I expect progress. And the world adjusts to that signal. Micro-challenge second within the next hour. Take action on something you've postponed. Send the message. Start the task. Make the call. Do something that proves you. Refuse to wait for readiness. Your aura strengthens with every decisive step. The limit of envy, the silent saboteur. Nothing corrodes your aura faster than jealousy. Not because jealousy is immoral, but because jealousy tells the universe, I do not believe that success is possible for me. When you resent the wealthy, you push wealth away. When you get irritated at someone else's progress, You signal scarcity. When you compare yourself with bitterness, you shrink your own field. But there's a simple transformation. Instead of saying, "Why not me?" say, "If they can, I can too." Use their success as evidence, not as an insult. Someone else's win is not your loss. It is proof that the door is unlocked. Walk toward it. The limit of fear, the old friend that pretends to protect you, your fear, is not trying to sabotage you. It's trying to protect you, but it's doing its job poorly. Fear clings to what is familiar, even if what is familiar is miserable. It shields you from embarrassment, not from failure. It protects your ego, not your future. The people who attract wealth are not fearless. They are simply unwilling to let fear make decisions for them. Every time fear whispers, "What if you fail?" you must answer, "What if I succeed?" Fear is loudest right before a breakthrough. Treat it as a sign you're moving in the right direction. And remember this, you don't need the absence of fear. You need the dominance of purpose. Purpose quiets fear. Purpose weakens hesitation. Purpose sharpens your aura. The limit of weak self-talk, your words shape your field. Your field shapes your reality. Many people speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to a friend. "I can't do this. I always mess things up. Nothing works out for me. I'm just not that kind of person. I'll probably fail." These aren't harmless thoughts. They are instructions. Your subconscious takes every sentence as a command, not a joke. When you criticize yourself, your aura dims. When you empower yourself, your aura brightens. You must become your own trainer, not your own enemy. Speak as if your words have consequences, because they do. The limit of carrying old identities, one of the biggest obstacles to wealth, is an outdated identity. Maybe you still see yourself as the struggling version of you, the insecure version, the overlooked version, the ordinary version. But here's the truth. You are not who you were. You are who you practice becoming. Your aura evolves when your identity evolves. Say this out loud. I am becoming a person who attracts wealth, opportunity, and respect, not someday, not hopefully, now. Identity is not a description. Identity is a decision, and decisions reshape destiny. The limit of low standards wealth does not flow to people who tolerate mediocrity in themselves. If you accept messy habits, chaotic environments, inconsistent effort, poor time management, negative surroundings, then your aura becomes chaotic too. Chaos repels abundance, order attracts it. Every time you raise your standards, your aura expands. Every time you lower them, your aura dims. Think of someone powerful, disciplined, and magnetic. Do they live with low standards? Do they tolerate nonsense? Do they allow people to drain their energy? No. They guard their field with intention. And you will too. Micro challenge third, remove one low standard habit today. Clean your workspace. Organize your priorities. Cut off a draining conversation. Say no to something beneath your ambition. Your aura strengthens when you refuse to settle. The limit of emotional reactivity. If someone can pull your energy down with one comment, if circumstances can ruin your mood instantly, if you swing between emotional highs and lows depending on feedback, then your aura becomes unstable. And unstable energy cannot attract stable wealth. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing emotions. It's about directing them. Feel the emotion. Acknowledge it. Then choose your response based on your goal, not your impulse. Calm is magnetic. Composure is powerful. Stillness draws an opportunity. The world trusts people who remain centered when others panic. Become that person. The limit of keeping the wrong people close your aura is influenced by the energy of those you spend time with. If your circle complains, your aura absorbs it. If your circle doubts, you begin to doubt. If your circle plays small, your aura shrinks. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You rise to the level of your environment. If you want to attract wealth, you must surround yourself with ambition, clarity, and purpose. And if such people are not yet in your life, become that person first. Your aura will naturally attract the right allies. Story. The glass ceiling no one told him, about a young entrepreneur once struggled for years. Every time he improved his skills, something still held him back. One day, a mentor asked him, "When you imagine yourself successful, what version of you do you see?" The young man paused. He saw a small version of himself, grateful for scraps, afraid of responsibility, nervous around wealthy people. He didn't realize it, but he was imagining a weaker identity even in his dreams. And that identity controlled his aura. The mentor smiled, You are trying to build wealth with the aura of someone who fears wealth. Raise the version of yourself that you see. That day, everything shifted because your aura cannot exceed the identity you hold. Upgrade the identity. Upgrade the field. If your aura is the magnet, then your discipline is the electricity that powers it. Without discipline, your energy flickers. With discipline, your energy becomes a force the world cannot ignore. Most people stumble, not because they lack desire, but because they lack structure. Let's fix that today. Let's build the habits and systems that turn your aura from a spark into a steady current of power. The secret most people never learn success is not created by motivation. Success is created by rhythm. Motivation comes and goes. Rhythm stays. When your life operates on a powerful rhythm, clear mornings, intentional action, nightly review, your aura becomes stable, predictable, trustworthy, and the world opens its doors to the person who shows up the same way every day. Ask yourself, do my current habits match the future I want? If the answer is no good, that means today is the day everything changes. Why discipline is not punishment? IT's power. Many people hear the word discipline and think of restriction, limitation, sacrifice. But discipline is freedom. It frees you from indecision. It frees you from inconsistency. It frees you from confusion and chaos. Discipline is the moment you tell the universe, I am serious about my future. And when you're serious, your aura sharpens. People feel your certainty. Opportunities gravitate toward your consistency. Because wealth does not respond to wishful thinking, it responds to reliability. System first. The morning aura reset. How you begin your day determines what your aura broadcasts for the next 12 hours. If you start in chaos, your aura weakens. If you start in intention, your aura strengthens. Here is a simple, powerful morning sequence. 1. Silence, 1 to 3 minutes. Sit, breathe. Reclaim your inner space before the world intrudes. 2. Affirm your direction. Speak a clear statement aloud, such as, today I project clarity, purpose, and confidence. 3. Review your aim. Look at your main goal. Visualize yourself already living the result. 4. One action immediately before touching your phone. Do one task that moves your mission forward. This builds early momentum, and a momentum is magnetic. This simple ritual tells your subconscious, I am in command, and your aura reflects that command all day. System second. Order creates opportunity. Chaos is expensive. It drains your energy. It floods your aura with noise. Wealth requires order, not perfection. Order. Your environment broadcasts signals. A cluttered desk broadcasts confusion. A chaotic schedule broadcasts unpredictability. A messy room broadcasts neglect. But a clean, intentional environment broadcasts, I am ready to receive more. When your space reflects discipline, your aura becomes sharper. Clear the environment, and you clear your energy. Micro challenge. 4th tonight. Clean one area of your life, your desk, your car, your room, your digital files. Just one. Restore order, and your mind will feel instantly lighter. System third. Protecting your attention like a treasure. Your attention is your most valuable currency. Where your attention goes, your aura flows. If your attention is scattered across notifications, distractions, gossip, and noise, your aura becomes diluted. But when your attention is focused, crisp, purposeful, disciplined, your aura becomes powerful. Here's how to protect it. Who turn off non-essential notifications. Your aura should not be shaped by every random ping. Set specific windows for deep work. During these times, no distractions, no multitasking. Limit exposure to fear-based information. News headlines weaken your energy more than you realize. When attention is controlled, your aura becomes a laser. Laser energy cuts through obstacles. System fourth. The power of consistent commitments. Your aura grows stronger every time you keep a promise to yourself, even a small one. Wake up on time. Aura grows. Finish a task you wanted to skip. Aura grows. Make progress despite discomfort. Aura grows. Human beings feel the presence of someone who keeps their word. There is a quiet authority around them. This authority cannot be faked. It must be earned. Your commitments build the architecture of your internal power, and others sense that power instantly. System fifth. Evening self-mastery check-in before you sleep. Your mind is most open to reflection. Use this moment to refine your aura. Ask yourself, 1. Did I act like the person I want to become? 2. Where did I slip into weakness? 3. How will I improve tomorrow? This is not about guilt. It's about architecture. You are constructing a new inner world. A disciplined aura is not built by perfection. It is built by reflection and adjustment. Every night, you close the gap between who you are and who you are becoming. The story of the man who built his aura brick by brick. There was a man who believed success was out of reach for him. No connections, no money, no confidence. But he made a decision to succeed. I will become the person success is drawn to. Not overnight, not magically, but daily. He woke up early. He read for 20 minutes. He tracked his habits. He cleaned his space. He planned his time. He kept small promises to himself. Within 90 days, opportunities began appearing. People respected him more. Business partners sought him out. Unexpected resources arrived. He didn't change his circumstances first. He changed his patterns. And his patterns changed his aura. Your aura grows the same way, through daily deposits of discipline. The rhythm of a wealth magnet. Magnetic people are not chaotic, they are rhythmic. Here is the rhythm you must build. Clear mornings to center your mind. TED-focused days to produce meaningful progress. Clean environments to support clarity. Protected attention to direct your energy. Nightly reviews to refine your aura. When you follow this rhythm, your aura becomes consistent. When your aura becomes consistent, your results become consistent, and consistency is the foundation of wealth. Micro challenge 5. Design your personal aura routine. It should include 1 morning habit, 1 focus habit, 1 order habit, 1 weekly review habit. Write them down. Begin them tomorrow. These routines are the scaffolding of your new identity.